Hey, sorry. I just honestly, I'm so sorry. I'm barely like starting to feel a little bit better again, like in myself. As you heard earlier, that was from this morning. Plus, I woke up with a humongous, massive, throbbing headache like not so long ago. Anywho's, I just wanted to let you know I see you. I'm not ignoring you. Excuse me, and I hate saying sorry, but um, I really am. I apologize for the, I wouldn't say inconvenience, but because of the pain and stuff, I kind of lose my focus. But anyways, just bear with me. What I was trying to say was, I'm going through a lot right now, but that's obviously my problem, not yours. But I just wanted you to understand a little bit that, like I said, I see you. I'm not ignoring you. I just have, well, number one, I was trying to take care of this pain, so I've been trying to manage that, and it's, thank goodness, thank God, I'm starting to barely start to feel a little bit better because I was really feeling not good because, well, I sent you the messages and explaining, but anyway, so there's that, and then I just wanted to run it down to you a little bit, and then like I said, in that voice clip from this morning, I had a friend that passed away suddenly, and so I'm dealing with that, and not just so much that it's I how do I say, like I'm not trying to brag, I'm just trying to think of a word to, I don't know what the word is, would be, not like an important person. I'm not like, oh, I'm important. I kind of am, but it's like, I don't want to sound too like, I don't want to sound too arrogant. How do you say? Like, I just basically I have a important role in how, like, this movement for the CPS movement, and as far as, you know, well, number one, getting these kids back to their families, to the parents that actually are. And you know what? I'm not a judge, so I can't really say whether they're innocent or not. That's beside the point. And that, I mean, it is the point, but that's beside the point as far as what I do and what my work has been doing to, you know, make a stance and a point as far as in the legalities of the system. Because me, and I'm sorry, once again, I'm not trying to make it like a drawn out conversation because I got lost with you, but I also don't want to waste your time, or whether you say it or not. I don't know. I should not, but I am, because that's just me. I speak the truth, and sometimes I do speak too much, but not sometimes I do. I honestly do, and I realize that. But I just wanted you to kind of understand where I'm coming from, if you can, and I just. I mean, I don't see it as a problem because I think there should be more people, not so much like me, but in a sense of, you know, the honesty and levels of it. There's not too much of it in the world, and we need more of it. So if that makes me a bad person, I guess whatever, to each their own. But I feel like speaking my mind is, and not just for me, but what people need to do more than what they have been doing, which is biting their tongue and just you know, conforming to the bullshit of being these retarded slave people to the system, and doing what they've been doing, which is not working, obviously, and it's becoming more and more corrupted each and every day, and people aren't seeing it. And I hope you do. I mean, I know you pretty much do, and trust me, it goes way deeper. The rabbit hole is so deep. I'm in I'm not in. I wouldn't say like it's like Alice in Wonderland, but but what I'm trying to say here is basically sometimes I do speak too much, but it's honestly, if you catch my drift, it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. But back to what I was originally saying was, you see, since because there's like so many angles and components, and so could you imagine? But I'm glad you don't, because you shouldn't, because it's also a lot to deal with each and every day. But hey, that's my prerogative. And that's what I gotta, you know. I every day I wake up and I go and I reach for that globe to hold on my shoulder, and the weight of the world is literally on my shoulders, whatever you want to call it, and at least that's what it honestly feels like. But that's honestly something that I take with pride every day, and I do it with such pride that every day that's the first thing. Excuse me, sorry, it's still kind of hard to actually pronounce the words right now. It's a mission that is not meant for it's obviously, but it's honestly a mission that you honestly, for a person to take upon themselves to want to do it every day, it's actually something that if that person really has, and I'm speaking as far as myself goes, because there's many others like me that are on different missions. Obviously, we have many other people who are in this world to do many other various things. But as far as speaking of the things I'm speaking on, I believe in this world to make a change, and I am put on this earth to bring that change and to fulfill that destiny that I was given specifically for me. I believe in my honest to God heart, and I do that every day, and I take what has been given to me, what has been done to me, and it's a whole lot. I said light. I guess that's what I was meant to say, but enough of me rattling on and on. I just wanted to just say that really fast. I'm going to actually call you. I just wanted to let you know right now. I'm actually in the middle of something. I just finished eating too. Man, I wish I had a secretary for me. I'm telling you. And I don't even care to get paid, but you know what? I am gonna get. You know what the pay is gonna be? You know what my payment, my goal at the end of the rainbow is? My kids. And if it's not, if I can't even, well, obviously I didn't get all of my kids. I did get one back. But we'll get back. Yeah, we'll get into that. Let me stop before I start freestyling. Oh no. What? I guess that's good, huh? I sound a lot better, don't I? I really am starting to feel better. That's a good thing, because I was feeling like dying, bro. Like, oh my god. You ever heard that song, that Lil Wayne song, I Feel Like Dying? I think I'm about to bump that right now. Anywho's, so yeah, I just wanted to just give you a little insight what's going on with me right now. And then, what else? Yeah, I really do need like a secretary, because I have so much stuff I do like every day. Dude, you would honestly, I'm serious. If you, well, you probably will know once I do talk to you, but just give me a little breakdown real quick. If you really were to actually see and understand and know the things that I do on a daily basis, to actually wrap your head around it, even, and it's me, obviously it's my life, it's me that I do every day. Well, anyways, it is a lot. It's a very tiring, exhausting task that I take upon myself to, it's not, I'm telling you, it's not easy, and it's not really one that's something that one would, naturally, normally want to be like, hey, you know what, I want to do that every day. But you know what I actually do? I wake up every day and I say, this is what I want to do. I really want to change things. I really want to change the system for these kids that are lost, especially now that my own son is lost in somewhere in who know where land. It's like, where is he? Nobody knows, and it's crazy, because there's more other mothers like me, just like me, that are wondering the same thing, and it is obscene that my son is still lost in the system somewhere, and nobody is caring, nobody is listening, and I'm going to make somebody listen to me, and I finally actually did get somebody, and I'm still actually waiting for another somebody. And this somebody is actually a real big somebody, because the somebody actually shares the same last name as me. Go figure. And but that's actually good. Really, really, like, I really haven't honestly taken the time to actually sit down with my own self to actually, like, give my own self a pat on the back for all the hard work, because it's honestly led up to this moment. And the moment I'm speaking of is like, I got an email. I haven't really shared this with anybody else. Very few, but you're one of the first. Um, so I'll explain all of it when we talk. But I just really, 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 really want you to know that I am a very hard worker when it comes down to this. I don't have a job like, you know, a 9 to 5, but my 9 to 5 is 24/7. Okay, so forget about a 9 to 5, and I haven't, because I've been applying for jobs. And I know I probably I jump from topic to topic, but that's just how my brain is. That's how it works to even get things done. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, so please forgive me for that. But that's something I gotta work on. But because it's like scatterbrain, but in my brain it's kind of organized-ish. But so back to what I was saying. You're probably laughing your ass off right now. Listening to me, I can only imagine. But I'm quite sober right now. I have my little bubbler that I just got. Anyways, I have kind of ADD. Can you tell? Or ADHD, whatever you want to call it. And PTSD and all, blah, blah, blah. Anyways. Oh, it's been so long since I've had a drink since, yeah. But, so, and I lost my breath right now, kind of. It is so hot, dude. Anyways, and I have the AC, I don't know if you can hear it. So, I do a lot of work, blah, 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 obviously. But I'm so glad, because it's finally, in my eyes, has paid off, because last week, we're in, or maybe actually this week, but since we're in the weekend, yeah, whatever. But, so, within this past week that just passed, I received finally a actual official email, okay? From and I mean, when I say I mean the legit official Department of Justice from the United States of America. Like an actual government, you know, person. Well, it's a lady, but, and this woman, her name is, I can't, at this point in time, I can't actually remember her last name, but her first name is Tracy. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I can't believe anyways, so her name, this woman named Tracy, that works for the DOJ, excuse me, she sent me an email, and she basically told me, sorry, because my mouth's starting to hurt again, my mom's sorry. And she said that she was on vacation or something like that, and it was a very brief email, but it was basically, she just basically got to the point, and she was like, oh, I'm on vacation, I'm not in my office, but you know what, you can go ahead and contact, and she and literally, dude, when I was reading this, it was almost like times, like, not stopped, obviously, because it doesn't stop for nobody, but even when it does stop, where people think it stops. But anyways, I'm not even going to get into that. That's a whole nother level for another subject on another day. But, so she basically was telling me that for me to contact, I guess, I don't know if it's like her, because usually, I don't know if you're aware, like, for instance, like when I used to email, like, different social workers and stuff, and if they're like on vacation too, like I got similar emails, but from obviously a different department. And but anywho, they usually have like a, how would you call it? Not a partner, but like basically, so like say for instance, like you and me, okay, or just say you, or yeah. So say like you worked for a department in the government, right? And you're like, let's say you're a safety specialist or whatever, right? And someone goes to email you, and you're on vacation or you're on leave, whatever. And so your reply, you got like they usually have, it's called a automatic reply. But oh, you know what? That's a good reminder, because that reminded me that actually wasn't that. So that's even better. Whoa, cool. Sorry, that was a side note for my brain. So basically, usually they have like an automatic reply, and I'll say that automatic reply, but it's a very short, like how she did it, but she actually manually wrote that to me personally, because I could just tell, and I'll give you an example later. But so anyway, so say like you work for them and blah blah blah, and then someone like me, whatever, emails you, and I take that back. So I'm trying to give you an example. So you send, well, you wouldn't do it yourself because that's the whole point of being an automatic reply. So what basically happens, so somebody like other than me and you would email you and send you an email asking you whatever, and then so what it does is obviously that's what automatic means, sends them that reply, whatever you choose it to be, from you, and it tells you to contact, and it'll give you the reference of a colleague of yours, which would be like someone like me, and I'm just giving you an example so you understand. So then that person calls, if I, yeah, but that would never happen. But they call the other person that they refer them to, and then yeah. So you understand, right? So, sorry I took so long to explain this. It's just because I'm trying to actually talk because it's been so hard. Like honestly, dude, is this? If you only knew, I swear you would probably be scared for me. But I'm not scared anymore because I feel better. But so good. I'm glad that it's finally better now because I was getting scared there for a minute. But anyways, what time is it? It's 5:09. Okay, so I probably am gonna need like maybe about like another, I say, give me let's do like 5:25 p.m. Yeah, cause okay, so there's that, and I probably didn't even finish what I was saying, but I just don't want to take any more of your time. But anyways, really quick, what was I saying? See, I guess we'll try sidetrack with this pain, dude. Oh, mom, come on. Sorry, my brain's like, what? So much, because there's so much, man, dude, I'm serious. I have so much stuff to do. It's honestly crazy. Like, for me to actually take on the stuff that I take on, you would be like, what are you doing, girl? But I do it somehow, some way, even if it takes me all day. Even if it makes me sound like I'm a crazy person, oh well. That's what it takes, you know what I'm saying? And who wouldn't be a little bit tabby crazy, but oh well. I'm just trying to make, a light of the situation, but hey, I hope I made you somewhat, laugh in some sort of way, or, anywho's. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the email, let me get to the most important part. That's what we were talking about. So that email, so you got that example, right? So basically she manually, she didn't, it was in the form of that example I gave you, but so she manually, like, she took the time out of her own day herself to actually write me this little short message. And so what she told me was to contact her colleague that I guess she's close to, whatever you want to call it, and his name was, or is, David Cons. And so, well, I mean, I don't know about you, but if you received, an email as such, and it was just coincidentally, I mean, I don't know about you, but I felt pretty darn special right then and there, and I still do, and I am feeling that, because in my mind, the way I think and the way I do things, to me, that's a, thank you, Lord, hallelujah, praise you, Lord, you know what I'm saying, like, for reals, because that right there is not only, like, to me, a confirmation to, like, oh yeah, boy, we are getting the ball rolling, and it's about to, oh yes, we're about to F some shit up, boy skis. Yes, we are, because you know what? We're coming for your ass. And you know what? By matter of fact, oh yes, I'll take that, and that. Oh yeah, oh wait, hold up. Most importantly, bitch, give me my son back, my baby back, and give them theirs too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. That's how my brain works, and that's how the first thought that came to my mind was, not in like a shiesty, obviously, because that's not what I'm here for. But I took that as like, oh yeah, the ball is definitely in my court now, and that is, if that was not like the most ultimate sign of all signs that what I'm doing is for the right, and this is not a game, this is game time, like this is go time, you know what I'm saying? And the time has come, and I, dude, I could cry right now, and I did cry. Like I was just like, I swear, dude, like I was like, it was so surreal. I was like, is this real? Like I literally had to pinch myself in that moment to like, I don't know. I just thought it was like, in a sense, I don't know if you catch what I'm saying, but it's, I thought that was like a really beautiful moment to actually experience and to see with my own eyes that like, okay, I don't know if you believe in God, but I do, and I honestly, I feel a lot better with that, and I'm actually waiting for his response back, but and however long he takes, then so be it. But that was pretty fucking, that was cool, you know, that was almost like a high five from God himself. Well, not like it was, and yeah, I can't wait to see what's in store and what's coming next as far as the move that God you know, wants me to take, and shows me the way, because oh, I can't wait. And well, now that we're back in you know, we've connected again, you can, I mean, that's if you want to be, well, I mean, I don't know if you want to be a part of it, but like, you know, you can be along with the way to know what's going on with me, and the things that the ground's about to shake, you know, like I'm about to, not about to, I've been, this is what I do, this is what we do, this is what my group does, this is what the movement does, this is what I'm a part of. I'm a part of a whole, how do you say, what's the word, there's so many words to use, well, I don't know if it's congregation, because that's like the church. Anywho, I'm a part of a group or team of people that aren't just people. We are freedom fighters. We are parents united in this corrupted system that has victimized us and has stolen our bloodline, our inheritance, our destinies, and some of us have, like, and for instance, like my friend that passed away, it's really sad because she's one of the like main ones that she's been there even before I even showed up, you know, to even know what all this was about. And it's crazy because I was born basically into this, and I was a foster child before I even comprehend any of anything, you know what I'm saying? And I was taken at birth, my own self, from my own mother, and it's been so long that I've been a part of the system without even knowing I was a part of the system. And to actually see it myself being done to even my own children is it's enraging. It's there's not even words, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna try to get all emotional, because I will, and I'm starting to, but I just wanted you to somewhat kind of understand and grasp where I'm coming from and my task in the role that I play in all of this. So I am a mother, first and foremost, before and anything I do, because my own mother is always going to be my mother. Obviously, sorry, I can't pronounce that right now. But, and look where she's at. She's in prison, and thank God she's finally going to get out. And once again, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for all this to come out, but like, sometimes I gotta vent a little bit, and like, but I wasn't trying to vent, I just, you know, letting you know. But we can talk more on the phone. I just wanted to say that today's a better day, and I'm not trying, I'm doing, and the things I'm doing, most can't. Most couldn't even handle the shit that I've handled, and that's okay. But I'm a pretty tough cookie, and I don't care what I gotta go through to get to my son. It's gonna get done. You know what I'm saying? And what kind of mother would I be if I didn't do it any other way? You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if it is a wall, a brick wall put in front of my face. I'm telling you right now, some way, somehow, I'll knock that motherfucker down to get to my baby boy. And if it takes me to the end of eternity, for how low, like high or low, I don't care. Whatever I gotta go through, whatever obstacles it's gonna get done. I'm telling you, I'm gonna reach him somewhere, even if I just can touch him with my little pointer finger, pinky finger, at the tip of it for a millisecond, just to say that I got to him. I'm gonna make sure I did. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. That's my baby boy. I don't give a. I don't care if people call me whatever they want to call me, even if I did do those things, which I'm not in that aspect at all. But even if I was, well, you know what? At least my son is gonna know, regardless of what is said or what is what or who says what. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what I'm accused of, no matter what I'm called, whatever the case may be, at least I know that when I leave this earth, when I do, hopefully not soon, and unfortunately, like my friend, she did, and it was suddenly, and I didn't even, nobody was even prepared for that. It was almost as if, like, I'm sorry, I just was having a moment right now, just like, 'cause that I haven't really, like, her actually being gone, like, hasn't really hit my brain in the reality of it all, you know what I'm saying? But I'll take time for that later. But I just, man, dude, like, this is real life. Like, this is not a game. We don't get rehearsals. This is the real deal, you know what I'm saying? And you only get one chance at it, and some people don't even make it to see the finish line, you know? And some try so hard, and look at me. I could have died, like, but it's crazy. But instead of my life was spared, and that's not just the first time. That's been many times. That's not the only time where I've come to, like, what do you call it, a close death call or whatever. I've looked in the face of death, and I've took his motherfucking mask off, that part, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's only through my faith, and I believe that, and I know that, and I'm telling you that. I'm only here because of that. So whatever you believe in, and I mean, that's, you know, I respect that. But as far as me goes, I'm not here because I'm just here. I'm here because I've done a lot of praying, and I've done a lot of calling out to my Creator's name. So, and that's because He saved my life many times before, you know. But unfortunately, my friend didn't get to see. Actually, she left. Well, she passed away in her sleep. So, anywho, I'm not trying to talk about a book. I was just trying to let you know. So, yeah, I'm just going through a lot, man, and I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to keep my head above water and not fucking lose my mind like these clowns are trying, you know. So, and sad part is that my family has been a part of it also with all the shenanigans. But hey, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know where I was at and this moment in time. And what time is it? Okay, so 5:21. So yeah, let me, because I like I was saying, so the point is, I just involved into a lot of groups. Like, for instance, like in my inbox, I get, and that's a whole nother conversation. But real quickly, I get so many messages a day, dude. Like, I even have, like, side messages that I have to go read right now. Like, well, I don't have to, but I'm just letting you know. So I to be courteous, and because I actually do help others, and also because I'm asking for help for other things too. So, because I don't know everything, and that's okay. But so I have to answer a few emails and messages because people are inquiring some certain things from me, because that's my job, and also because I have to, you know, some people aren't dealing with the news of my friend's death so well, and I have to check on, because I don't know if they were together, but they were together, but I don't know as far as when she passed if they were actually. Anyways, yeah. So my other friend, which is my other good friend, which was her most recently, her boyfriend. I haven't talked to him, which I usually talk to him every single day, but I haven't because he went on a trip and she passed during that time. Anyways, which was last night. So I need to get a hold of him to make sure he's all right, because I haven't said anything yet. But anyways, so let me get off of here. I got like probably, well, I guess let's now, can we do not can be. That's what it's gonna be. 5